teams?
Yeah, I think that's a great. I think that's a great point. I think that you know, it certainly worked well for them here, and we've had our ups and downs, but I think we're better suited too. So yeah, you're right. I think it's. I think both organizations are happy with what happened.
From afar, did you think Gortat could do what he's doing here with time?
No question. We knew how good he was, and he was a hard guy to give up. We obviously had matched Dallas's offer the year before when people didn't think we would, and the whole thing. I mean, yeah. And he's perfectly suited. I mean, this is a perfect system for him because his real strength offensively is as a pick-and-roll player. I mean, he's got great hands. He can finish at the basket, and he's playing with one of the best pick-and-roll guards in the history of the game. And so, yeah, I'm not surprised that he's been able to do what he could do, and he could always defend and rebound. So, yeah, he's an outstanding player, not surprised at all.
Did you tell for 3 years he'd been pining for this?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question, you know, and especially the, you know, the last year. You know, I think the year and then up to the time we traded him, you know, yeah. Since the time he got the offer from Dallas, where I think it was his confidence was up. You know, he was coming off the NBA Finals where he played a role for us. His confidence was up. I think Dallas, giving him that offer with the plans at that time of him being their starting center, increased his confidence. And it was tough for him then to go to playing limited minutes because he was behind Dwight. You know, I think he understood it, but it was tough for him. And so, you know, he was waiting for his opportunity. But I think more important than waiting for his opportunity, he was really preparing for his opportunity. I mean, a guy who's one of the hardest workers I've seen in this league. His development from when I first got the job in Orlando, we were, you know, he was playing on our summer league team. We were deciding if we wanted to bring him over or leave him in Europe. And, you know, he didn't play hardly at all that first year. Did play in the playoffs because he'd improved, and his development since then has been off the charts. And it's all due to, obviously he's got talent, but due to his work.
How much do you think going against Dwight every day helped him?
I mean, it can't help but help you. You know, I mean, he's played against Dwight more than any center in this league. You know, so you're playing that level of competition every day. There's no question it helps you.
What do you like most about Earl since he's been here?
You know what? I think that where Earl's, I think Earl's going to be a very good player in this league, and I think where his real talent lies is on the defensive end. I know he can score the ball. I know he's always thought of himself as a scorer, and he certainly has that ability, but everybody in this league can score to some degree. You know, my point to him has been, as a scorer, he's good, but he's not above everybody else. But I think defensively, with his size and length and his ability to move his feet, he could really set himself apart from other people his size and become one of the best defenders in this league. It's going to take some time and some learning and sort of a mindset shift for him, but he's been working real hard, and I think he's got the potential to do that.
Why do you think he wasn't a rotation player here in Phoenix?
I don't know. He's not with us either right now, you know, but I think, number one, he's really, really young. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I think a lot of times, you know, it takes guys time. I mean, we had Anderson and Bass, neither one playing a whole lot last year, and they've improved greatly, you know, and so I think a lot of times people look and then they'll say, oh, he should have been playing. No, they weren't ready at that time. They need more time. And Earl, when he has played for us, has given us good minutes. You know, I'll be honest, it takes time with a young player for a coach, I think, to really develop a trust factor. Earl's really moving in a positive direction with that, because when we've played him, he's been good. And he's just got to continue to keep himself ready, and I think he can really help us.
You good health-wise,
we're not actually great health-wise. Reddick missed last night and didn't practice today, and I would say he's doubtful for tomorrow. Quentin Richardson got nailed taking a charge last night. He didn't practice today, and he's probably questionable for tomorrow. So, you know, we had 10 healthy guys today, and, you know, that's probably what we'll have tomorrow.
He played the whole game.
He played 27 minutes, but you know how that is. You get hit and you're playing and everything's okay, but he's got some swelling in the whole thing. We'll see. He may be able to. I would say he's a better chance of being able to play tomorrow than Reddick is.
Gortat's pumped up. Are you?
He's pumped up. Well, I'm just ready to get a win. That's the only thing that really matters to me. We had an embarrassing loss last night, and we just got to get back on track.
Did you think he had this in him, what he's done here regularly, and just seeing him on a daily practice basis?
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen anything that the Suns have done. I mean, just honest truth. We know how skilled Marsh is, and we miss having a guy like him on our team. But I think sometimes, situations might be different and better for other guys if they leave, certain teams. And, he just came into a great situation, playing one of the best point guards in the NBA, getting a chance to do a lot of things that he's always wanted to do. Just in practice, he just always wanted to shoot jump shots and hit threes and put his hands up, so I'm happy for him.
How would you describe your practice sessions with him? He seemed to think there was quite a bit of physicality.
It is. He was getting a little bit better towards the trade, and I just used to always tell him, hey, the same way you battle in practice is the same way you got to battle in the game. Just always trying to inspire him to do more and be more for our team. So that was just my whole message to him. If you're going to do it in practice, do it in the game. It's going to be a lot easier.
What makes Hedo such a better fit for you guys than he was the other places he's gone?
Well, I think he's been here, for a while. He knew our offense, and he knew where he could score, where he could get other guys buckets, and we just want him to be more productive, on both ends of the floor. Offensively, he presents a lot of problems, to other teams, but he has to be consistent. And I know it was tough for him, going from a winning team to Toronto, and then coming from Toronto to here. He had to learn 2 new systems. So we just want him to be more productive and be more aggressive on the offensive end.
How about Jason? What is brought to you?
We love Jason. He's been very consistent with his energy and effort. He plays extremely hard. He's shooting the ball very well. He's a great shooter. And we just like the way he plays on both ends of the floor. So he's a real big key for our success, and hopefully he can keep it up.
Coach Van Gundy said Earl Clark has potential to be one of the best defenders in the NBA at some point.
Oh, he does. I totally agree. He can play anybody from 2 down to the 5. It's just once he really learns the game, learns how to move his feet well on defense. Just little stuff. Being able to read players, and I know for me, the biggest thing that helped me defensively was really after games, remembering what guys did and studying tape and learning guys' moves and everything, so that next time I saw them, I knew what to do, And I think that's the next step for Earl. We've already, as a team and coaching staff, done a good job of just helping him out defensively. And, once he gets it down pat, he's going to be one of those guys who we're going to count on, to guard the other team's best player.
Are ABC games still special for you?
Any game on TV is special.
They're all on TV.
On TV. I mean, it's fun playing on TV. The world is watching, or the nation, or whatever. And it's a little bit more pressure, because you want to do very well on TV. I think the worst games that we play on are Christmas games. I don't think I've had a good Christmas game since I've been in the NBA. So I got to work on that. But, the TV games are fun.
And I hope it's not like that.
You be in the practice set. Let me see if I get it clean.
Even though it was structured,
I just don't have it. I got it though. I got it.
Yeah, if you can't do it, then I'll wait.
I hope not. I hope not. So that'd be nice of them if they cheer for it. If not, it's part of the business, I guess. And then get them move on and have to go out there and try to do my best.
Why does Orlando seem to be, at least from the outside from us, seems to have been a better fit than it was here for you?
You know, like when I was here too, I was trying to tell the same team.
He's the foreman.
I was here for a little bit. Yeah, I just been used the way I'm really comfortable. The things that I'm good at it, for myself, be able to, play, also help the team. Do the things.
I think that's it.
Can really get a lot of open shots for myself and for my teammates too. So basically, just trying to use all my strength here and just trying to enjoy it. People just didn't realize it. Steve Nash, is a primary ball handler here. He's the best point guard I ever played with. Come on, sir. It was just hard for a couple of months to try to change things and try to give me the ball to my hand and to the same thing like he's doing. So that's why I was using more like a spot-up guy. Trying to play off the ball. So here I'm playing more with the ball and trying to do the things that
$50, $100.
point guard doing, creating my own shots for my teammates too.
How'd you sum up your time here in Phoenix? The whole month and a half.
It was great, man.
Yeah.
I had, like I said, I enjoy the weather. It's a great organization. People is great. Like I say, when it was short period, I met a lot of people here. So hopefully I was nice enough to them and get the attention. So I'm really looking forward to in my career here in the NBA. I'm just trying to meet a lot of friends and trying to get the attention.